Okay, that should be everything set up and ready to go. So let me just head on over to here. Perfect. Things still look good, thank God. And that should be good on the audio end for y'all. If it's not, something needs to be changed, let me know. And then... Oh, I almost forgot the controls. I almost forgot to change the controls. That would not have been... That wouldn't have been good. That would not have been good. Not at all. Uh... There we go. That's that. Right here. This here. And my here. Don't mind me, just playing musical windows. Moving things around, you know how it be. Controls. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. So it's been a bit, you know, just a small amount of time. So I'm not entirely sure what all I haven't done yet. Genuinely just not entirely certain. So I'm gonna be spending a bit of time just going around. Not here. Not here. Got everything here. Nope. That ain't it. That was not it. Okay, well... Add to Gelato Beach, I guess, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. Oh, God. Hey, yay. Okay, so we need about 40 more shines before we can game, so... And from what I remember, I got most of the bass checks last time, meaning the blue coins. So this might take a, you know, decent amount of time. Ah. Especially if I keep playing like that. Oh, God. There we go. Okay, that was sketchy. Not gonna lie, that was sketch. I should not have done that, but I did. Because I have an ego. Also, yeah, for some reason, if you like do like a jump or I think a spin jump against one of those blocks, you just stop spinning but still get the same height. I don't know if there's any useful applications for that, but you can do it. You can do it. Oh god. Okay, nope, music's fine. We're good. False alarm. Everything's fine. But yeah, no. So sorry about no stream last week. Was a bit sick. Well, it wasn't anything bad, but my throat was very sore. It hurted. Yeah. It wasn't nice. And you know, the last thing you should probably be doing with a sore throat is talking a lot. So, something that sure you've noticed is, you know, you kind of have to do when you're streaming, at least if you want to at least attempt to entertain your audience, I guess, other than just the gameplay. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. That's entirely possible. Maybe I could have just done. Oh my god, camera. Maybe I could have just done some silent streams. You know. Maybe I could have done that. Habna. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't almost fall to my death. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Just some user error. Nothing, no big deal. Just me failing to do simple things. Yay. Oh, God. Gelato Beach. Not a fan. Not my favorite place in the game. Far from it. That would have to go to either Bianco Hills or Rico Harbor, I think. Just because they're fun to move around. Oh my god. Again, if I had to pick a favorite stage, it would be either Bianco Hills or Rico Harbor. Just because they're fun to move around, you know? Mainly Rico Harbor, because there's just so much of the level you can just skip. Owie! There's just so much of Rico Harbor's platforming that you can just skip. Oh my god, you are all the way over there. Thank you. My god. Actually, hold on. Did I get this already? I did. Yeah, I did. Music? Music? Music, where are you? The music's gone. Okay. Not the music I was talking about, but I'll take something, I guess. better than the just pure silence. Well, since you're over here, just finish going to the edge, thank you. Your cooperation is much appreciated. And now you die. But don't look around the base of the egg because there's no pieces there. They just disappeared. Yeah, see? They're just gone. Ah! I don't think I've ever had that happen before. Huh. Interesting. I genuinely don't think I've ever had that happen to me. Whoop. What? Hold on. Where? Okay. I understand now. So, to explain my confusion, according to the client, I just got a Serena Beach ticket, even though I already had access to Serena Beach. But the reason is because I started with the ticket, but the randomizer also shuffles one into the pool as well. Not entirely sure why this is how it's done, but it is. Oh, god damn you. Why you be like this? And then you have to go all the way to the goddamn water. Get out of the water. You're not a water worm. You're a wiggler that died last mission. You died last mission. Hold on. Here you should not be. How exists you? Exist you how? You dead you be should. Dead you be should. Oh, god damn it. I edged the plant too much. It grew. I edged it too much. Camera. Cooperate over here. Oh my god. Cooperate with me here, bud. Thank you. I can't speak to English me no do. Me no do English good. English me good no do. Oh, finally got a shine sprite. Jesus. Frickin' finally. My god. Took long enough to get one. And then I still don't have access to Rigo Harbor, which kind of sucks. Because that's so many blue coins. So many blue coins. I just can't have. Alas, it is not meant to be. Yeah, I don't give a... I don't care about the dang bird. What I do care about is that there are blue coins in there. Huh. That... Oh my god. That actually works as a mirror. I can't say I've ever paid attention. I thought the camera was just clipping through the world. Because, like, that's not at all. I don't think that's an impossible thing to imagine with this game. I can easily see that being the case. You know, it just I don't know. It just doesn't seem doesn't seem that improbable to happen. If I'm being honest. So, while I do enjoy this game immensely, it's not the most stable. It's not the most stable of games. I will readily admit that. Oh, hello there, Mr. Blue. Camera, can I look at it? Can I look at the blue camera? Another shine sprite. I will gladly take those. And then there are 2 more blues. Habna habna. Don't fall, please. God. For the love of all that is sandy, please don't fall. Are you blue or you're a goddamn blue? Being able to switch your nozzle on the fly is real handy. I think the next blue is all the way up there. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Yeah, so one thing I've noticed about this game is that what isn't considered a slope is fairly generous if you're intended to be walking on that area. If they want you to be walking on it, it's very generous on how steep it can be before it's a slope. Which I am all in favor for. Because it makes the platforming sections of the game a lot more fun than if everything was very strict on it being a slope. Flap, flap. Oh, okay, I can reach it. I thought I was a bit too low. And I was getting impatient. And I thought I was gonna die. Because of said impatience. And it would not have been the first time. It would not have been the first time. And it likely wouldn't have been the last either. Okay, still only at 47 shines. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, I say, ugh. Oh. Ignore. And we gotta race this guy. Whose ass we've already beat once before. So, now I'm starting to remember some things. I think last time we didn't have Yoshi yet. We didn't have Yoshi for most of the levels that I've visited. So I can probably go back and visit most of them to get some Yoshi stuffs. It's like, yeah, I can finish Pianta Village, Peanut Park, Serena Beach. Yeah. Yeah, I can go back and finish everything. Oh, you're here. I thought you were still coming. I thought you were just really slow. I didn't even notice when you got here. My bad. Ominous note. Okay then. I'm just gonna. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna take this. Leave before something happens with that, you know, ominous tone in the air. Don't exactly want to be sticking around for that. Don't particularly want to be sticking around for that. Yeah. And looks like 2 more and then a few blue coins. I am not doing the Watermelon Festival because 2 reasons. Well, a few reasons. I'm not going to number them because I might come up with more. But a few reasons. First and foremost, it is annoying. It is an annoying shiny. Because you have to roll a giant watermelon all the way from where we just were to finish the race, all the way down to the shack, to that shack over there, and even including across the, you know, very thin, windy platform. And the watermelon is, you know, bigger than said platform, which makes it, oh, so much more fun. And then another reason, there is a way to avoid having to do that, but I'm not good at it. Like, it takes me, not even joking, like 10, 20 minutes to get it, if not more. Like, the 10 minutes is being generous. I'm so bad at that trick. And I don't want to waste your time with me, you know, failing it over and over and over again. There's much better uses of your time. And so, for those reasons, I just didn't include it in the pool. It is excluded from being a Shine Sprite, or a ticket, or an option. It's excluded from being anything important, basically. So that I don't have to deal. And so I don't have to. Maybe one day if I stream this again, I will include it, because even though I'm bad at it, I can get it. So maybe one day, we'll see. Another one I've excluded just because I find it so annoying is the roller coaster balloons in Peanut Park. That one's just annoying. It's very annoying. Me no likey. Kind of like how I don't like freaking living coins. Ugh, so annoying. I think I mentioned this last stream talking about the blue coins, but the fish coins are annoying because they can go through freaking solid objects and they swim away from you, which, you know, likely makes them go into the solid objects. Like, there's a coin in that school of fish, but it's constantly in the goddamn rocks. So I can't get it. And it's just like, why? It's just why? You turned a fun treasure scavenger hunt into an annoyance. By making these fish constantly swim into the rock. Ow! These fish just live in this rock. These fish live in this coral. I'm not even exaggerating at this point. They're just permanently in the freaking. And where'd the coin go? Really? Really? The coin went further into the rock. God. You know, this is the reason I don't like the living fish, but like this is the most egregious example of it. And I wasn't even trying to do it. Oh my god. So, yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan. Not at all. And it was just a blue coin. Yeah, damn it. If this next shine is just a blue coin, gotta say, so I'm trying to decide if this is a sign to not go back in, or if it's sign to, or if it's a sign to go in back in as fast as possible to make this stop. I'll go back in. I'll go back in. Sure. Oh, God. Just someone blaring a muted air horn or something. Get your buster. Damn it. Why won't you die? That was useless. That was what was the point? What was the point in that, sir? Sir, what was the point? I don't understand. It was a blue coin. Worth this was not. Worth it, this was not. What? What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I? What? genuinely, what was I doing last 2 weeks ago? What? I'm so confused. Don't accidentally go on there because we technically don't have access to it. No clue why it exists. We shouldn't have access to it. Also, what was I? Oh wow, 4 shine sprites. I'll take that. That's good. That's lovely. That's nice. But I'm still just fucking baffled. I expected, you know, some. I didn't expect a lot, but I expected at least some shines. No, I didn't get any. Actually, wait, hold on. This is incorrect. No, because I've definitely gotten at least one peanut park shine, because I got the blue coins outside. So that's just wrong. Okay. Cool. Now we know that. I feel better. Instead of sinking. Instead of thinking that I somehow just didn't get any shines anywhere other than those 2 levels. Which, you know, isn't out of the question. I could definitely see myself doing that just to get the blue coins as fast as possible. But also, for some of the blue coins, you need to finish at least some of the level. Okay, that was a shine sprite. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. Let's play risky. Risky business. Why is there a pineapple here now? Why is there pineapple here? What is going on? I am so confused. Gib, blue coin, that's fine. While I'm here, I'm gonna do a little something. What you need? A coconut. Normally, to get in here, we need the turbo nozzle. As you can see from the tracker, I don't got it. So instead, what you can do is come up here. Wait, no. Yes, okay. I understand now. I remember. Okay. Yeah, okay. Up. Come up here. You're going to want to side flip up here. You're going to want to side flip up here so that you're, you know, sliding down against the wall. I think you need a coconut to slide down the wall. Okay, I did not know that. Another reason to have a coconut. And then what you're gonna want to do is around right when you're gonna touch the floor is throw the coconut, and this should happen. And this should happen. So you can use. So once here, you can just go into the loading zone for that secret area, or you could also get the blue coin that's usually up there. I can't get the blue coin. I'm not good enough at the game to get the blue coin up there. So I just use it to get this shine early. And honestly, this shine is so much easier with the hover nozzle instead of the turbo nozzle. It is so much easier. So, like, I very much recommend giving this a try to see what you think of it. But I very much think it's easier with the hover. Specifically this last jump. Specifically those last two jumps. It's just so much easier with hover. Oh, God. Okay. Was gonna do something else, but, not with this music. Instead, Why is there pineapple? You know what? Fine. Fine, you want to be like that? I'll show another trick then. Screw it. Wasn't gonna show this one, but I will. Because apparently there's a pineapple. I'm guessing this is just what happens when you get 2 tickets. I don't know. Okay, so here, just... You can actually go into Serena Beach without Yoshi. And just have a banana, zoom out the camera as far as possible, making sure it's about, you know, parallel with the rooftops. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to stand somewhere around here, and then you're going to run down. And then when you hit this, where this tile changes color, you are going to throw the banana, and if you did it right, you should clip through. And then once you clip through, you can just hover into the pipe. Oh, if you're not, you know, okay. If you're not, you know, too high up, that you just, you know, come out of the roof. That is very much not ideal. Not the ideal. Possible to do, not the ideal outcome. Just like eternally ledge grabbing, not the ideal outcome. But you can do it. Mario, I will say, I love the movement of this game. But sometimes the momentum-based movement is annoying. Because it makes turning around, when you're just trying to do a quick turnaround, sometimes he moves way too far, way further than what you wanted. And it can make things slightly annoying if you're trying to go for precise movements. Okay, yeah, no, inside the pipe. If you fail to land in the pipe, try to land in the sewers beneath. Otherwise, you will hit the bottom of the map and die. And you know, I don't recommend die. I really don't. I don't recommend die. I should have went to the one before this. Because I don't think I got that secret chime. Well. Yeah, nope, I did not. I very much did not. Okay. And then I think I left this place because I couldn't get any of the other blue coins. I believe that was the reasoning. Plus, I think I also just did not want to deal. I just did not want to deal with King Boo. I did not. Still don't, but I didn't then either. It's just... I personally consider King Boo, this version of King Boo, to very much be a how not to make a boss fight. Like, I get it, it's casino themed. Ha ha ha, clever. But also, you're just waiting for the entirety of it. Like, sure, you can smash these things while you're waiting, but otherwise you're waiting for them to show up, waiting for this to spin, waiting for it to land on fruit so you can actually deal damage. Waiting for him to go back down. So he can come back up. It's just so much waiting. And like, yes, it's like guaranteed to give you fruit within so many tries with a chance to get it before then. That doesn't make the waiting any less annoying. Because there's still a chance that you have to go multiple spins without it. And again, you have to wait. How did I get hit and land on them at the same time? What? Ooh. If and you say so. Okay, no, you're just really just doing a bunch of nothing this entire time. You know, like, even more nothing than against the other bosses. Like, at least with PD Piranha and the giant wiggler, you have to pay attention to them to see where they are. With this, you know exactly where King Boo is at all times. You just wait for him to show up. That's it. Why the pineapple? Why the apple of pine? Hey. So, well, I could just do the trick again to get back in. I have Yoshi. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be faster to get Yoshi than it is to clip through the roof. So, you know, I'm just gonna get Yoshi. I'm just gonna get Yoshi. The only time I won't get Yoshi is if it's a pepper or something. So young me was very upset by this level, by this mission. Because it's like, you expect me to clean all of this in less than 3 minutes. You are crazy, sir. You are crazy. Back then, I didn't know, you know, the water shotgun, which helps immensely. Saying it trivializes this is an understatement. But also, it's just like, you have to get so much. Like, what percentage of it do you have to get? Like, over 95 or something? I honestly don't know the numbers, but like, you have to clean so much of it before it counts as done. Young me had no chance. It would seem the music also had no chance. What the heck? So it would seem that the game is not fond of the 60 FPS patch. It would seem the game is not fond of the 60 FPS patch. Not in the slightest. And the pineapple is back! Speaking of pineapple, Yoshi, can you just come eat this giant one in your egg form? Can I pick up the Yoshi egg and just bring it to the pineapple? I feel like that would, you know, get a similar result to bringing a pineapple to him. Just picking up the giant thing. Just picking up the Yoshi egg and bringing it to the pineapple. Okay, so, not proud of this, but for some reason, unknown even to me, I thought that Yoshi would just absorb pineapple without me telling him to eat it. I don't know. I don't know. That's apparently what I thought was going to happen, because that's the only reason I can explain why I was just rubbing Yoshi against the pineapple instead of having him eat it. Literally no other reasonable explanation for it. Like, I just really don't have one. Get out of here. So these symbol blue coins are kind of annoying. Like, specifically the ones in this level are annoying. Well, actually, no, I'll stick with that. It's like there are some in other levels that are also annoying, but these ones in particular are just goddamn. Just goddamn. Are they an annoyance? Specifically, these X's. Because there's one on the third floor and one on the second floor. And, you know, you had to spray the one on the third floor, get the blue coin on the second floor, and vice versa. But also, you can't spray up or down. You have to be on the second or third floor to spray that symbol. Because there's an invisible wall for water between the floors, which is annoying. Oh, and the camera on the stairs does not help. It does not help. By any means. What's all of the blue? I just had to go into the attic away. There are better ways for me to get into the attic at this level. Let's sigh. Yep, camera. I do not. A fan of the forced camera angle, I am not. Fan of the forced camera angle, I am severely not. So I believe there. Oh yeah, I remember now. So there is a blue coin, and then there's this blue coin up here. The blue coin I could have gotten a while ago, but when I was up here to get it, it clipped into the wall, and I couldn't get it. Is the boo not up here? No, the boo's up here. Boo is very much up here. Aha! Not to make my way all over there. Oh. I'm coming for you, boo. I'm coming for you. And get out of the wall, please. Get out of the wall. Thank you. Yeah, there's an exit right here. I'll come over here. Thank you for the exit, janitor, sir. It is much appreciated. Sir, you're being sprayed. Take damage, please. Sir. You are resisting arrest. Sir, you are resisting arrest. Thank you. You have been apprehended. Thank you for handing over the stolen goods. You shall now be taken in for processing. God, you pineapple. Go, go, go. Ba 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 ba. Go, 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 go. Haboo. Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay, now remember, Yoshi needs to eat the apple pie. The Yoshi cannot just absorb it through their skin. That is not possible for Yoshis. Yoshi is not a plant. Hey, hey, hey. It has already been an hour. Alrighty. Ba-ba-da-ba. Showed this off last time, but yeah, you can skip the lotto, the slots, and the spinning tile machine game. You can skip so much bullshit. Speaking of bullshit, bullshit go. The blocks are trying to murder me. Oh, for a second there, I thought I wasn't gonna land on it. I thought I wasn't gonna land on it. But to be honest, thought I was gonna overshoot it. There we go. Spin jumps. Your best friend. They get you more height and more airtime. What's not to love? Probably the fact that you need to be fairly precise on which angle you're spin jumping at, otherwise you can go flying in the completely wrong direction. Pineapple, you are a bother only once more. Also, what is this? Papaya? Is this a mango? What fruit is this? What fruit is this? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely have no clue. Not at all. Okay. This shine's mean. Okay, this shine is mean. Unless I am missing something about it, it is mean. So, wants you to get red coins scattered throughout the hotel, right? No, that's no big deal. If it was, you know, if it was like the, words. If it was like the, Shadow Mario shine, where, you know, all the doors are open, it'd be no big deal. But it's not. All the doors are closed. Which means you have to go through the level like you did in level mission 3. i.e. sneaking around all over the place. Which, while you can, you know, use these vents to go places, which, you know, now that I think about it, probably the intended solution. Now that I think about it. You know, even a second longer than usual. Yeah, no, definitely the intended way to do this. My god, I'm stupid. So, so yeah, no, not mean. I was just a big dumb. Like, so, in an attempt to explain myself, you're probably confused how I'm big dumb. So, the way I usually went about this is, you know, going through here, spinning this, opening this, and then, going up there is usually how I go about this, which, you know, is slightly annoying because the second you hit the ceiling, you just lose all momentum, which, you know, great mechanic, by the way. Just lovely. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. But, yeah, no, as you can see, I ain't good at it. It takes time. It takes time to get up here that way. And since, you know, there's 2 red coins behind that, I, you know, just thought that that's what you had to do. Yeah, so like in my defense, I normally don't navigate through the vents when I'm playing this game normally. Usually I just go up there for the blue coins, and that's about it. So I just never thought to use them for anything beyond the blue coins. It genuinely just never occurred to me. So that's my attempt to explain myself. It's still stupid. By no means am I saying it's not stupid. I'm just trying to make it make some sense. You know, just some, huh? Right. Right. So, you're confused like I was for a second there. Don't worry, that's normal. So the way one of the settings for this randomizer works involving Yoshi, because Yoshi's a pain in the butt, apparently, to deal with for the randomizer. And so there are two settings for Yoshi. Either when you find Yoshi, you unlock Yoshi everywhere, or when you find Yoshi, you only unlock Yoshi at Delfino Plaza, and you have, and sorry. Yeah, and if you find Yoshi, you only unlock Yoshi at Delfino Plaza. Those are the two settings. If you use the first option, which is the one I'm using, then in order to make it actually work, because normally you have to beat this specific shine to unlock Yoshi. In order to unlock Yoshi everywhere, the randomizer completes this shine for you. The randomizer marks that shine as complete. So that way Yoshi can just be everywhere with no issues. Which, yeah, no, it's weird. It is weird. But, hey, if that's what they had to do, that's what they had to do. And we got Rico Harbor access. So let me just, you know, sneak on in here. I'll grab this shine and then I'll head over to Rico Harbor because, you know, there's, you know, just a few more checks there than there are here. Can't be wasting time on stuff like that. Can't be wasting time in that. You don't get a lot of time on the shine, Ted. You can't be wasting time failing to get the coins. Dude, definitely can't be wasting time falling down. Perfect. Actually, what the hell? Ooh, what the hell was that timing? Never mind, you weren't wasting time. I understand now. You were lining up for the perfect timing. Oh my god. Hey. Hey. Okay. Now that we legally have access to Rico Harbor, off we go. First, though, how many coins? No, never mind. That's only one. And that one check is not going to be anything useful. Like, the most useful thing it can be at this point in time is the turbo nozzle, and that only gets me one thing. Oh god, That only gets me one thing. Oh no. That only gets me one check. Oh god. What have I done? There's usually 3. I already got the other 2. What's even worse is that you can technically get the last one too. I've just never tried to do it. But you can technically get the last one too without it. I've just never tried. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, sunshine, I love you, you broken mess of a game. Oh, God, that's hilarious to think about. Like, so much of the the rocket and turbo nozzle requirements in this game can just be circumvented. Either by, you know, flipping through reality, or just some neat movement. Either one, in most cases, can just completely invalidate the requirement for either the rocket or turbo nozzle. Oh, and I find that's so funny to me. Also, fun fact, if you notice that, you know, Shadow Mario can usually jump from there to here, you can too. Because this is actually an edge. You can't run off of it. So if you just hold against it and spin jump, not that kind of jump, not a side flip, spin jump, you can just make it. Easy peasy. No fuss. Okay, no, you can just make that. You can just make that. And one of the things I just find so... One of the reasons why I just love the movement in this game is like you can just make jumps, you know? You can just make jumps. Hi there! Please don't kill me. I am a fragile bean. This is... Nope, not as risky as I thought it was going to be. Okay. Nope, we're fine. No issues here. We are at a lovely... Oh, the bomb! Mario, are you okay there, bud? You seem a bit... you seem a bit cubed. What the fuck? I know most platforms are just like a suggestion Like, you know, like, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of this fact of the game. Most platforms are just a suggestion. Most walls are just suggestions of walls, not actual walls. But that I can't say I ever anticipated, you know, that. Like, fuck. What? What? As soon as I saw I hit the platform, I just expected, you know, the normal thing to, you know, go through the platform. I mean, not go through the platform, to hit the platform and then go back into the water. Not, you know, go through the platform. That, can honestly say that was not on my bingo card. Can honestly say that not expected. Not expected in the slightest. Oh. Oh. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. What the f— Oh. That hurts. My God, that hurts. Like, I was, thank you. It was only goddamn coin. Was a damned blue coin. Was not worth. Just not worth it. God damn it. Anyway, I guess go back. Go backing. Yes, go back. My God. Going back, the correct way to say that, to what I was saying before about annoying, you know, symbol blue coins. Yeah, no, that's another one. That's another one. As, you know, I'm sure you can tell by the pain that I experienced getting it. Or, you know, should I say, almost getting it. Hold on. Hold on now, what? Hang on. This is new. Hey. Hey now. This is new to me. No clue you could just do that. Can you? You can. What? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I had no clue about this. You can just make this? You can oh my god. What? That's crazy. I truly, genuinely had no clue that you could just make it up there. Like, what? You can just make it up there. With just spin jumping and hovering. You learn something new every day. I'm baffled. Schmebeldorf. I genuinely had no goddamn clue. Huh. I always thought you needed Yoshi or the rocket nozzle to get those two blue coins, but apparently you don't. Oh god. Oh god, the music's gone again. Oh god. Sir. You may have hurt me, but I have hurt you worse. Oh hey, music's back. Da-ba-da. No hurt. Hurty, no hurty. Hurter, no hurty, no hurting. That needs work. That's... well... So, in order to do this, I'm gonna need you to hit me with both of them at the same time there, bud. Okay, let's attempt. Yep, okay. I got all of his tentacles. I killed him with all of his tentacles. I killed him with all of his tentacles. I usually never do that. And I probably won't because that took more time than it would have taken me to get rid of two of them. So I probably won't do that again. Oh gosh, I got 8 shines. I got 8 shines. Okay. Okay. I just need 13 now. I just need 11 now. Also, nice. Hey. Hey. So, one thing I do want to do, 1, to waste time, and 2, because I kind of want to show people this, in case they didn't know about it, because, my god, is this very nice to know. So, this pipe, it has Yoshi goop on it, meaning you need Yoshi to get rid of the goop. Normally, to get Yoshi over here, because Yoshi disintegrates when touching water, you need to take Yoshi on a wondrous path of boats and water. However, with the power of bananas, if you just slowly inch against this pipe, you want the first banana to be mostly, at least mostly into the pipe, all the way if you can get it, if possible. You're then going to want to angle the camera so that Mario's back is against the pipe and keep the camera here. You're then going to jump and throw the banana. I forget the timing. It's either right before you hit the ground or right as you hit the ground. And if you do it right, you are now underneath the pipe. And now you are in the level without Yoshi. I very much recommend this to anybody who both likes to 100% the game, but also hates getting here normally. So let me tell you, it is real nice. Thugga-da-da! Okay, well. If you miss any coins, if you miss any coins, do not go in that pipe. That pipe exits the level. It does not reset, it exits the level, which means you have to get back into the level. Instead, you can either walk along these edges all the way back to the beginning. The lily pad will respawn. Or you can be very risky and hover across from side to side, getting the red coins you missed. If you decide to do that, though, actually, no, if you miss any on the water part, do not pick up that red coin. Do not pick up that red coin. Because if you get all 8 red coins, the, cutscene plays. And I don't know about you, but that is terrifying to me. I would rather, not be above the death water when I lose control of my character. I'd rather not have that happen. Because that just sounds like you're begging for death. So just be patient. Be patient. Leave that red coin alone. And very carefully walk along the edges. Because you have the only limit to your time in there is how much water you have. And if you have extra, actually, even if you don't have extra lives, your best bet is to die instead of going into that pipe. Because if you have extra lives, you can just try again. If you don't have extra lives, you'll get more lives from dying than just leaving. That pipe is just there to be evil. That is it. There is no other reason for that pipe to exist. That pipe is just there to crush people's hopes when they think there's a reset button. Because it is not a reset button. It is very much not a reset button. If anything, it is a giant fuck you button. Especially if you got in there legitimately. If you got in there with Yoshi. then it is 100% a giant fuck you button. Okay. You either like this shine or you hate this shine. My honest opinion about this level, you either like it or you hate it. Very few people are just indifferent. No. That's not true. I will say though, I do think indifference is the least common of the three reactions. Because I can blooper surfing, I can easily see that being very annoying for people. I can see it being very annoying for people easily. Because it kind of is annoying. Like, it's okay. Definitely not the best. But it's also not the worst controls. But I could also just be used to them, so they don't bother me as much. I don't know, I feel like the worst thing about them is once you're on a blooper, you are on a blooper. You ain't getting off. Once you're on a blooper, your only way off is death. That is the only way to get off one, is dying. Which, you know, annoying. Very annoying. Especially when dying means running into literally anything. At any speed. Doesn't matter which speed of blooper you're on, you touch anything, you are dead. You have perished. You lose a life. And it feels a bit much, you know? It feels a bit much. Especially when there's these turns. Like, what are those turns? They're so sharp for these bloopers. It's crazy. It's madness. Oh, so yeah, no, I can easily see people not liking that shine, which is very fair. So this shine I find fun. Not because it's, you know, hard or anything, but just because it engages a lot with the movement of the game. It's normally what you're intended to do, go through that boat, go through that boat, that platform. There's a climbing wall there. You have to jump from that climbing wall to that, what I call it, pipe? Is that what I called it? That pipe. That pipe takes you to another climbing wall with another pipe. Go to that, onto that platform, which brings you up there. Then you traverse there to get onto this pipe, go through those jumps over there to that rocket nozzle. And then once you're there, up a few jump pads into there onto the shine sprite. Which is, you know, once you get past all the first part, when you get onto the actual scaffolding, that's fun. Would you? What? Arr. Thank you. What? Why you dino? Why you not die? What? Like, actually confused why that took so much to kill that thing. Actually confused. Okay, anyway. Instead of doing all of that, if you want, you can, you know, skip the first half by doing that jump earlier. And then you can just spin jump to here, and then, you know, ignore this part. And do some wall jumps and stuff to make it up there. Or, you know, if you want to avoid that, you can just... I'll actually show you. So, like, you can just skip that section if you want. Just come over here. And just do some wall jumps. Probably not here, though, because they're a bit too far away to get any height. You can just do some wall jumps and you're up here. Or... if you're not a fan of wall jumps, you can just come over here. Up here. Up here. Up here. And then you're just at the bounce platforms. Fairly simple, you know? A lot of the game can just be skipped by jumping and hovering. Spin jumps and hover. Speaking of, if you come over here, spin jump, get underneath, hover. I'm a bit too low, I think. No, I'm not. Hover, and then you can just grab onto the bottom of the cage and flip on in. And you skipped everything. And you just skipped everything. Yeah, no, so I like that level. A lot of different ways you can go about it. Lots of different ways you can go about it. Not what I expected to happen there. Okay. And now there's a blooper in there, so if we just do the same thing. Too low. Very much too low. My god. Just make sure you don't accidentally rub up against the cage, because that makes you fall way too fast, and also you can't hover. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the way you're intended to get there, either using the rocket nozzle that you should have unlocked last time, or by wall jumps, I think is the intended way to get up there. I genuinely don't know which of those is, if either of them. But instead you can just do this. You can just do that. Which, I don't know, I feel like that's just a bit easier than the other two. I don't know. Oh, fudge! I might have been going a bit too fast there. Just a wee bit too fast. Oh, thank you for still being a platform and not a slope. Your generosity is very much appreciated. Fucking gears! I hate gears. I mentioned this last stream, but God, I hate gears in this game. They do not work. They just don't. Be careful on be careful on gears. They just say ugh. They don't necessarily always work how you expect them to. They have killed me much more have I died to a gear than I have to any other type of platform in these sections. Oh. Just because they feel so unintuitive in how they work. How the slopes work on those things. They just don't. They just don't. It's the conclusion I have come to after countless times of interacting with them. They just don't. So just, if you're gonna be on them when you have to be, just try to ignore the spokes on the gears. Because they don't platform. They don't platform, they slope. If anyone can help me, has better understanding of those things, please let me know. Because, God, do I not like them. They're easily my least favorite type of platform in these levels, sections, levels. Easily my least favorite. Oh, don't make me. Oh, ha ha ha, ba da ba. Habity boo. We're fine. Haha! Ooh, and we laid down the other side of the thing too. Nice. Happy. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. You know, well, never mind. I was gonna say, I probably should head somewhere else. But no. The game had other ideas. But no, I was gonna say, I should probably head to Pianta Village. Because there's still like 10 or so blue coins that I can get there. I just had to leave because I didn't have access to Yoshi. But more importantly, because I just didn't want to... I didn't want to hang around there anymore. I just didn't. Oh my god. Yeah, so, okay. Okay, so you can't go from down here. Okay. So, intention for this, you're supposed to use the rocket nozzle from below there to make it on top. From below to make it all the way to the top. Or, you could do that. Or, you can do this. I recommend this. Personally, this is my recommendation. I recommend just getting on top of that thing and just spin, then just, you don't even need a spin jump, you can just hover. You can generally just hover from there to make it here. Oh, do you take longer? You might take longer. Thank you. Okay. And now that those are gone, you don't attack me with your outside ones for some reason. Another shine sprite. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm almost done here. Might as well. Might as well stick it out. No reason not to. Because not exactly, at this point, not exactly enough time if I finish now, if I even finish now, to get a good start on what I want to, what I plan on doing next, so might as well spend as much time as possible, right? At least that's the way I see it. At this point, speed is just not as important because I'm finishing today. That at this point, that's a given. It's just how early, and at this point, it's not early enough. So. So, yeah, no, here... Really... Where not being able to get off the blooper is a pain in the ass. there is where you can really see how it can be annoying. Because not being able to get off means you have to get the shine while on it. And if you touch any of the other bloopers, you'll hop on that one instead. Which I don't know why they still exist. Like, I genuinely no clue why they still exist. When you could only be on one without dying. So like the rest of them just feel, you know, extra. And not read all about it extra either. Just like superfluous extra. Unnecessary. Not a good kind of extra. Just an over the top why. See, you just hop onto the new one instead, and it doesn't even like replace it. The old one that you were on doesn't even appear back on there. It's just they're just gone forever. So I don't get it. I don't get it. Really don't get it. Shut up, Mario. Kill him! He dare be on a boat! Execute him! Okay, Mario, you can stop bouncing. So, you know, he can make that, you can make that. He make that jump with no hover, you make that jump with no hover. Yep, just another shine spray. I think there's just mainly shine sprays left in the pool at this point. Like, I'm fairly confident in that assumption. I'm fairly confident in that assumption. Yoshi's Fruit Adventure. Another one that's just annoying. You know, that seems to be a common theme with the last missions in each level, you know, that they're just annoying. Probably because they're not required in vanilla, they're just extra shines that you can get if you want. Well, that's new. Okay. So, there's a Yoshi there. You'll notice the Yoshi wants a durian. You'll also notice there's no fruit. There's no fruit anywhere. Where do you get the fruit? Here. You get the fruit here. Also, notice they don't move. They just pop out right there. And so if you know, just keep popping them out. Oh, also, the fruit's random, by the way. The fruit's random. You have no control over what fruit you get. Yeah, no, if you keep popping them out, they just all land right there. And if you don't move them, that happens. Any extra fruit just get flung away. Just bounce on top of those and go out of the way. Normally, out of the way means down. And if a durian goes down, durian goes bye-bye. Oh. Then, of course, you know, durians have only the most normal of physics. I am genuinely shocked. So, me saying the most normal of physics was supposed to be sarcasm, not the truth. It was supposed to be sarcastic. Not that. Not whatever happened there. I can't believe I'm upset that the durians were acting correctly. Like, I genuinely can't believe I'm acting upset about that. Okay, sure. You know what? Fine. Whatever. Anyway, what you're supposed to do is take Yoshi all the way up there, because you can see there's Yoshi goop up there. And the way you do that is by spraying these guys, because they turn into little platforms. And platforms that move on their own. These one, and the direction they move, I'm pretty sure is dependent on what color Yoshi is, which is why that you need a durian. Because purple makes them purple. When Yoshi's purple, it makes them purple, and they move, you know, horizontally. And then pink, from eating the coconut nuts. From up there. Oh my god, you last forever. Oh. Wait. Okay, you're swimming back. Okay. Whew. I thought you were gonna stay over there. Which would have made explaining what pink does a bit more awkward. Pink makes them go up. And so you're intended to use that, get all the way up there, spray the goop, and grab the shine. We are not going to do that. Instead, we are going to use the power of fruit. Okay, so get up here with the rocket nozzle. You can get one either up there or down there, or there's also one on the buildings over there. But you have to unlock them from over there first. You're then going to switch to your spray nozzle. Hold L so that your stance up like this and you can sidestep. Switch to the rocket. Hold rocket and then let go of L a little bit before the rocket would take off. Let's do 2. Pick up. Pick it up. Stance up again. Rocket. And then sidestep off. And that's rocket storage. Baby, I didn't storage enough. Baby. You know, congrats. You just did rocket storage. Very silly. Very cool. You can technically do it as much as you want, just once even, and you get flung up as high as that number of rockets would take you. So if you did, you know, say 10, you'd be going high there, pal. And so we're just gonna do a few rocket storages and take this coconut. Take this coconut with us. Camera, please. Camera. Let me see where I'm landing, please. I'm not landing. Am I landing? I'm not landing. God damn it. Yeah, downside is camera. Not the best when you're doing this. But 3, definitely enough. You just need to, you know, camera. And make sure you switch to the spray nozzle after each storage, because otherwise you need the spray nozzle to stance up. Aha! Okay, then what you're gonna do is just gonna set it down, hop onto the wall, and then just climb. Nope. Climb. Climb. Okay. Set it down slightly away from the wall. Climb. Climb. Even more away. Climb. Climb. How far away do you want to be, damn you? Fruit! Too far. Try right next to it. So what this is supposed to do is, I'm pretty sure this is the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah, yep, it is. It's supposed to do that. You're supposed to climb down onto it and it shoves you through the wall. Because, don't know if you noticed, but this is very thin. It's very thin. Very, very thin. And then, yeah, ta-da, you're in. Without Yoshi. Because, goddamn, trying to get Yoshi can be a pain in the butt here. He can very much be a pain in the butt. Okay, we're gonna head to Pianta Village. Because there's something I want to show off there. I don't know, if people want, I can make it. I can see about making a video on these little silly things that aren't necessarily useful, but are fun to know, in my opinion. Because, like, normally when you're playing, you don't care about glitching into Serena Beach. Because you need to unlock a Yoshi. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, you need to unlock Yoshi to beat the game normally anyway. Not because you need Yoshi for anything. Well, I mean, you kind of do. No, you do need Yoshi. So, yeah, never mind. You need to unlock Yoshi to beat the game anyway. It's like people won't care about flipping into Serena Beach. Especially the fact when you have to do that, you know, every time. Because the pineapple is going to be there until you get rid of it. So you'd have to do that, you know, every time you want to enter. It's like people aren't gonna, normal casual players aren't gonna care about that. But I find it fun. And you know, some of them are nice and useful. Like being able to skip the Yoshi ride. Like that's one that I feel like people should learn just so they don't have to put themselves through the torture that is riding Yoshi over the water. Whereas, you know, most of these are only useful if you're just trying to do, I don't know, challenge runs, or if you're playing a randomizer and you want to go out of logic for some reason. Or you're playing, you know, a minimum logic, or no logic rando. Otherwise, they're just neat little things to know. Otherwise, not really useful. Ah, don't fall in there. Bees! Be careful with these bees. These bees are just mean. I don't know why they put the bees back here. But whoever decided to put the bees back there was mean. They had malicious intent with the placement of these bees. Because you can easily get flung off the map. And, you know, dead. Yeah, no, if people want me to make a video on these, then I might. Probably will if people want it. Because I like sharing them. I can also, you know, not stutter every explanation. That'd be nice. Speaking of, there's another one we can do here. There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of stuff that skips other stuff in this game. It's honestly funny. I find it really fun. I find it funny. Just like how much you can skip. Also, if you're trying to get the 100 coin shine, this is easily the fastest with those two, because those two beehives give 20 coins each. And then if you ground pound that gold one, that's like 20, I think. I want to say it's 20. It's also neat because if you get 99, then hop into the secret area, you can spawn the 100 coin shine in there. You know, I'll try it. Oh, that means I have to avoid these coins now, huh? I didn't think this through. Okay, so now I might not be able to get in here. So you can actually, notice, more Yoshi goop. Need Yoshi to get in here leads to a secret area. Right? Well, I forget the exact camera angle, but I think somewhere along these lines. then what you want to do is jump backwards and land so that like you fall off like that. And what that's going to do is it's going to clip you through the tree. And then I'm not good at this, so explaining it is also harder than usual. But after you clip through the tree, you're going to want to clip through the mushroom. And hopefully if you do it right, you will... this is too low. I'm too low. Yeah, no, if you fail to do it right, you die. If you fail to do it right, you die. Thankfully, there are 4 one-ups right before there. 2 of which are on the way to the goop. So, like, if somehow run out of lives, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you somehow run out of lives. Boop. Yeah, no, let's see here. How many coins are on this mushroom? Are on this mushy? 26 coins on this mushroom. Plenty of coins. You know, 1, 2, 4 one-ups. If you run out of lives, nothing I say is gonna help you. Okay, too low. Yep. So what you can do, also to save up on lives, is you can exit area as soon as you start sliding. Same effect as dying, except you don't lose a life. Come on. The biggest time sink in trying to do it this way is just how long it takes to load the level each time. That's the biggest time sink. Yeah, if you start hovering too early, you can just ledge grab back onto the mushroom. If you start hovering too late, you're dead. Yeah, see, too early. I'm alive. Camera? What? Camera. Thank you. Yeah, so again, you want it to be so you slide off. If you don't slide off all the way, then you're not going to make it. Too early. No. I didn't even land on anything there. I just fell right on through. My gosh. My Scott. Ah. Music. Ah. Run away. I shall get this. I will get this. It's personal at this point. I want to prove I can do it. I want to prove it's a thing. I'm not talking on my ass. God damn it. I meant it when I said I'm not good at this. I meant it. Huh. I somehow completely missed that one up. Not entirely sure how, but I did. But by God, I did. No. God damn you. Ghost darned it. Gosh darn did it. I will get this. I will get this. Mark my words. Get this, I shall. A-boing! Boop! Oh, let's see here. No, it has to be over here. This is the only way to place the clip. The camera also helps, having camera closer. I think makes you more likely to clip. There we go. Haha! I told you it was real. I told you it was real. And there's the coin, so if you have 99, you can get 100 here. Also, this is easily people's least favorite secret area. Because of how Chucksters work. The way Chucksters work, they throw you directly across from where you talk to them. They don't have a fixed angle of how they throw you. It depends on where you're standing when you talk to them. Which, you know, can be very annoying. Like, I'm dead right now. Oh my god! Oh, how did I make it? Yeah, so, I don't know how I'm alive, but I am. I feel like I should have died there, but I didn't, somehow. Holy shit. I fully thought I was dead. Oh god. Oh. But yeah, no, see, you have to be very careful when talking to Chucksters. Otherwise, you'll just get thrown so far away from where you wanted to be. And, you know, nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. So, gotta be real careful. Which is, you know, why people don't like that secret. Level, mission, shine, level, area, words. Yeah, no, it's why a lot of people just don't like not. Because it's very finicky. Even being slightly off on the angle leads to you going. Is the difference between you living and you dying. Boop. And that was a Shine Sprite, so that is Corona Mountain. We can technically beat the game, but have another 45 minutes until I usually end stream. Thank us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. The turbo nozzle was here. Why was the turbo nozzle? I mean, I suppose the turbo nozzle isn't necessarily all that useful. So I guess that makes sense, but goddamn. Goddamn. Oh. Was that, sir, was that necessary? Get sprayed. Unnecessary and rude. So my favorite Pokemon game is Pokemon Coliseum, and you start with Umbreon and Espeon in that game. So yeah. Can I talk to you, sir? Thank you. I plan on eventually having Sonas with all of the different evolutions mixed in, but that will take some time. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Those are definitely nice boat. If you don't mind me asking, can I ask why those two specifically? Beautiful. Huzzah! Spikes, go down, spikes, go down. Oh, spikes, don't come up. Don't come up. Open bar. Oh, yeah. We've made it to the worst part. Goddamn boats. The boats have rules, but the boats don't follow their own rules. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Makes sense. No, don't. Boat. Stay away. Stay away from the walls, boat. I want you to live. Boat. No, thank you, boat. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And Score Bunny do be adorable. Score Bunny do be adorable. Boop. Up and away! Okay. Bowser, you are basically oh, why you do? Nice. Umbreon. Umbreon is so pretty. Oh, why you know? There's a life, huh? What? I didn't know you had rockets that give lives. Bowser Jr., are you betraying your dad there? Hal, buddy, why are you giving me lives? Wrong nozzle. Hal. And that's game. Das Game. Is it? I honestly haven't touched Gens 8 or 9. Just because I haven't exactly been interested in them, I guess. You know? Well, that's that. Don't exactly have enough time to start doing what I was planning on doing, because this took a lot longer than I thought it was gonna. I thought this would take like an hour at most. So, yeah, no, yes. Guess I'll leave it here. Tomorrow we'll be playing something a bit out of left field. Tomorrow we'll be doing... Oh, hey, Blake Misfire, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, no, tomorrow will be something a bit out of left field. Still a randomizer, but instead we're going to be doing a SpongeBob randomizer, specifically Battle for Bikini Bottom. So we'll see how that goes. It's another collectathon like Sunshine here, so it'll probably be similar experience, but who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'll see y'all for that here tomorrow, 9 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Central, same as usual. But yeah, no, I will see you all then.